Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing as Sokoto in Victoria 3, trying to evict the last of the colonists from our continent. Last episode, we kind of finished off the episode with a bit of a problem, or a situation, which is that this diplomatic play in North Africa, we joined on the side of Tunisia, if I recall all this correctly, and then somehow they got puppeted by Great Britain, even though we were trying to prevent them from getting puppeted in general. And so it was kind of a waste of a war, and it was just a huge war against the Free States of America. And so we reloaded, and now we're back here, trying to finish off our war, and trying to figure out how to prevent Tunisia from getting conquered by the colonists. And I think what we'll be doing here, actually, will be trying to finish off this war, and then conquer Tunisia ourselves, if this is at all possible. So let's see if we can just take everything. We cannot take everything yet, and so we will have to drain them down a little bit. We will be on speed 3, and we will be off and away, and see if we can maybe, because we actually have a front here with Tunis, we should be able to push them faster if we can declare war in a relatively good speed. Looks like not quite getting a full enforcement. We will get it next tick probably, or we'll get it on Tripoli at the very least. But this is going to be a problem getting it on these boyos, so we will be checking quite frequently. I think every Monday morning, we will be checking to see if we can get an acceptance on this, on the full annexation, and trying to keep an eye on it. We do get Tripoli enforced, and so we will come in and we will switch the PMs. We'll also incorporate all of it. They are just 5-year incorporation. Ooh, that's a 21-year incorporation, and an expensive one at that. That is interesting. What is your culture, my guy? So Maghreb we cannot incorporate quickly. Okay, I guess we might just leave this unincorporated. Doesn't really matter. We're not, like, we have 7 years left in the game, so. Will you accept this piece? No. Will you accept it now? You will. Ah, but it's buggy, so we'll have to set terms to white piece, and then I think we can add these in? Yeah, we can. Okay. Sure. Promotions for anyone who wants one. Alright, so now we are at peace. And let's come in here and press the button for these guys and incorporate these boyos. Ah, also 21 years. So the North Africa cannot be incorporated as easily. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. And we'll see if we can take Tunis ourselves, because both Great Britain and the CSA are at risk of taking the Tunis. And so we'll see if we can sneak in here and take them. Ah, we can't. Why can't we do a diplo play against you? We're both already on different sides in a diplomatic play? What diplo play are we on? Wait, what? But we're not at war. This is the only diplo play, and we're not on different sides. Wait, what? Sokoto cannot have a vassal. Okay, wait. We're both on a different side. We're both already part of a different diplomatic play. But we're not part of the diplomatic play. What? We're gonna wait for Monday to see if it lets us. Well, that's stupid. Okay, well, 1.2 raises its buggy head yet again. Let's see how long we have on our truce with France. 31. So it looks like either the CSA or Great Britain is going to get Tunisia, so we're going to have to fight somebody for it. Let's see. Austria. We have a truce with. Yeah, we got truces with pretty much every colonizer who's still here. We can annex Portugal if we wanted, which wouldn't be terrible. Whose is this? The United States, which is our subject. We also have this butchery. Really meant to take Virginia here. This is really annoying. There's a ton of loyalists. They're probably going to rebel, which is actually going to break our ability to like start wars. And so we'll just capitulate instantly for when that's the case. I guess maybe we take Ashanti here. We could also just colonize them. Maybe we just annex Egypt to get a better looking name. Yeah, I think this is the play. That way Sokoto will stretch left to right in a better fashion. So we're just gonna do this for the sake of looking good. We'll mobilize a few boyos, put them on the fronts. This should also be a relatively quick enforcement if no one joins on their side, and we're more than happy to have great powers join on their side because we can still take stuff off the GPs. So we'll just come in for that. They have nobody currently on their side. I think this is a decent war to do. Sucks that we can't, we couldn't declare war on Tunis for whatever reason, because they're both, I don't even know, because they're already involved. We're not on, like, we're not supporting them, so I don't know why it said that we couldn't, because we were on different sides of this, we were on different sides of the same Diplo play. But okay, whatever. Not a big deal. We will continue. Well, I mean, it might be a big deal if this is the last land that we can't free from the colonists, but it is what it is, I suppose. We definitely should have gone bad boy earlier, and I think this would have been very doable to completely conquer all of Africa, but we were a little slow. That is something in terms of play patterns that I struggle with. Or not struggle, but I just evaluate differently. Is I like to keep, also from an RP perspective, I like to keep the infamy low. I think that that's kind of the way the game should be played. I think that whatever the penalties are for going really high infamy should be larger. Currently, it just feels like you just roll over people anyways. So, it's like not a big deal. We probably should expand the construction queue, and I've got just the stuff to do it. Let's come in here and go railways in our newly acquired territory. We're putting those at the front of the queue, and then at the back of the queue, we will put in resources, because they have a bunch. We, of course, cannot expand in Kentucky, or we could, but it's just, it doesn't do anything. The reason is Kentucky's completely isolated. I don't even know why there's 10 in the queue for Kentucky. Let's take it out. And we can try and fix... Ah, yes, I forgot. We are, like, hemorrhaging a bunch of money because everything in Kentucky is being subsidized, which we can turn off. Now, this, of course, we will get a mass exodus from Kentucky outward, but yeah, there's just way too much tools. You don't have any steel, so let's switch you back to wrought iron tools, because we do have iron here. And there's no fish. And there's no sugar, so we'll switch you to bakeries. And there's no oil. Prioritize grocery production, and then we'll go jars. Okay, so now you're just using grain. We would like some steel here, I guess. And chem plants we're building for the boom booms. Except we have no sulfur, so this is not going to work out the way we want. Let's get rid of all those. I think we don't have access to dyes, but we could do this and non-luxury clothing. And then we just have to get energy here. We'll do pulp pressing. are missing some electricity. Here we're missing boom booms. I mean, we could just do this and just run a deficit and just make less. I guess maybe we do that. Unfortunately, the war actually breaks out, so... Usman Ibrahim, you are going to be coming in for a landing here. And Tidani's going to land here. And we're going to look to enforce as quickly as possible. Them not backing down when they get annexed is like a new interesting thing, which was changed in 1.2. They're very reluctant to back down, which I think is good, but makes it so that expansion is a bit slower because you have to fight all these fights where they would normally just all back down. But we should be able to push pretty quickly. Now... could downsize these a bit. I mean, they're making a ton of tools, but a ton of tools are getting used here, so this seems fine. And then the coal is just infinitely cheap, but we can use all the labor-saving PMs as a consequence, or the coal-based ones, so this is fine. And hopefully we get them to mass migrate away from Kentucky and over to here, but we'll see what happens. Or we just take more land off the free states would also work. Yeah, should be able to push this through pretty quick. Take a lot of land with each push because we do have aeroplanes. Losing a little bit of money, but this is fine. I guess we could pay out a little bit more here to help fix our authority problem. I guess that authority problem is just not getting fixed though. Would like to lower taxes. Maybe we come down off this, actually. It looks like we are pushing in very comfortably. Yeah, these fronts have united. This is our shame. Our destiny. We're somewhat close to being able to declare war on France again. We're gonna have one more war with each of the great powers. So I guess we kind of hope that Great Britain gets Tunisia over... We'd rather Great Britain have Tunisia, that way we don't have to fight the Free States, than the Free States getting Tunisia. Alright, they capitulate relatively quick. Time to swap over PMs. Where's your button? Which is going to be quite a lot of PMs. And this also will give us an enormous amount of natural resources. And let's see. Yeah, the Sokoto lettering looks much better. I guess we'll declare wars based on trying to have the best lettering for a little bit. But down here, let's see. This I imagine we can incorporate in 5 years. And say with this. And all these. But then I imagine as we get into Egyptian land, it starts taking longer. So this is mystery. So is this going to take 21 years? It is. And I'm guessing this is going to be, oh, no, 5 years. And this is also mystery. Oh, in terms of the homeland, but maybe not the people there. Yeah, then it's 21 years into the Egyptian, and I imagine all the North African is 21 years. Okay. So we will incorporate like that for now. Wait, did it say we could build Statue of Liberty? No, we can build a skyscraper. Did we really not build a skyscraper? Wait, why can we build a skyscraper in Campania? I'm just gonna leave that, because the game does not intend that. And now we get a bunch more iron mines and stuff as well. And coal mines. Wood. side. I think we already had the canal built. Yeah, we did. We'll incorporate this, I guess. Even if it takes 20 years. And now we get to declare another war. Now, I guess annexing Cabo is the one to make the lettering as big as possible. I guess Ashanti might also be okay. We could annex the colonizer of Portugal. This also wouldn't be insane. Let's just annex Cabo. We believe the Free States side with them. Well, we wouldn't mind taking more dirt off the Free States. But we'll keep that in mind in terms of assigning people to fronts. So we'll hold back some of all of our 90 plus guys. And we'll just use the other guys. Although these guys are pretty reasonably large. In case there's any front splitting, we'll also assign one small guy to each of these fronts. Probably should have just clicked the mobilize all button. Very cool with mobilizing all. So I guess we're gonna also hit that button. Because we'd rather they just back down. And then we'll see if the CSA wants to intervene. Is that India? No, it's South Africa. Don't know why we're improving relations with them. Although I guess it doesn't matter. We don't really have diplomatic relations with anyone anymore. Speaking of, let's look into laws. Maybe we want to go isolationist now. Well, we don't want the negative tech spread. Okay. Private health insurance. Private schools. Yeah, everything looks alright. France is importing coal from us. I thought you embargoed us, my dear friend. Could increase social security. I wonder how much we're paying on welfare overall. It's been going up a bit. Still not too bad. Is anyone going to join with you? Yep, the Free States joins. Cool. So now we have, like, infinite fronts here. And then we will... Do we have anyone on this front? No, so we'll assign 2 guys there. And now we'll ask for Virginia. Or maybe we could just vassalize the Free States. Let's see what we can do here. You liberate the Confederacy. Don't think we want to do that. Transfer subject. We could transfer Lanfang. That doesn't seem very good. I guess we're definitely taking Virginia. And we're going to recruit the general if we can. We have a bunch in the New England HQ. I guess we could leave those there. Probably want to actually delete some of these. Nile, North Africa. Let's come in here and delete a bunch of the barracks we're not going to be using. Really don't like that it scrolls automatically. Bit annoying. Maybe we're gonna keep around the USA ones and actually increase them. Let's get rid of Tlemcen. Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt, Middle Egypt. Let's also make sure we're not subsidizing stuff. When we took a bunch of the US stuff, a bunch of it was subsidized, and we're seeing the same. We want nothing to be subsidized. Kind of annoying. I wish the PM swap thing would work for subsidies. We don't want our economy to randomly get railed by the fact that we're subbing something. Because you either want your stuff to compete or you want to, like, subsidize all of it, and you don't want this half-subsidy business. Although we definitely want that on Steam and flash freezing. Yeah. And just gonna quickly go through the PMs. I think everything's all good. We have a bunch of different stuff because of our good old this thing. You're confident? Because the would-be annex modifier. So, we're going to try and conquer Virginia. Maybe we'll unmanifest the destiny here. If we take Virginia and Maryland... just take all the coast... That'll cut off this side. Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, Alabama. Oh, I guess we gotta stay the course here a little bit. We will, I think... We're not incorporating New York? Gotta incorporate New York. We will... up this a little bit more. And then I think we recruit one general in the New England HQ. Let's recruit the drunkard here. And we'll just promote him all the way, because I think we'll have close to 100 units, if not 100. And we'll let him push here. Out from there. I think everything's all set up for that war. Now, maybe we should have done less setting up because the impending situation where someone else can join, which is why we did not put in a bunch. We're fine with Spain joining. We will actually just move this guy over, I think. And maybe puppet Spain. It's gonna take a lot of maneuvers, but it's kind of whatever. Still gonna see if we get a giant alliance against us. You know what? Maybe we should have kept the Nile HQ, boys. Can we recruit another general even? We can. We have some leftover troops in the Nigeria HQ. So probably this guy, assuming this guy's from the Niger HQ, the guy's traveling forward here. We can promote him. Where are you from? You're from the Italy HQ. Well, I guess we can add more troops here as well. Just make sure we get this off. Don't mind if they take that front out. But really just trying to keep an eye on if someone else joins, we might have to switch things up. Radio production. More radios or helping out Italy? I guess more radios. And I suppose that we will actually Move a bunch of these little guys off. Actually, we should probably move one of the big guys off to help deal with Spain. Alright, we have a lot of maneuvers left. We're probably going to add vassalize Spain here. Make a puppet out of Spain. This is extremely likely to go to war, so we probably want to decide between it. We can take maybe one or two of these. Louisiana has a huge GDP, apparently. A lot of natural resources there, too. Mississippi, meh. Georgia. Virginia's already in there, so I guess we take Louisiana and Mississippi or something. We're gonna do it. We're still gonna give them more time to maybe get people on their side. They have 15 maneuvers, though. So it's just going to be if people want to just join naturally against us, which I'm sure a lot of them will, so. Once we also close out some of these fronts, we'll use the landers to get them in here. So that'll work out good, I hope. And getting Spain in the market will be pretty nice. I don't know if they still have dominion over some of these. Yeah, they do. Gotta keep an eye on this. 13 days. They will get there in time. Alright, so it looks like no one else is coming in. So let's add a war goal. Let's take Louisiana. And then see what else we can maybe take. We're just trying to cut off their ability to go to the coast. Actually, did they finish this war? Let's make sure they don't have Tunis. They don't. Okay. Wait, American East Borneo? Oh, that's over here. Right? Yeah. Alright, where are my eyes? Louisiana. Nothing else to take. Other than parts of New Guinea, I guess. Oh, I guess we could take war reps also off of Free America, which is should kneecap them a bit and hopefully keep them out of our pie. I think we're about to finish tanks, but we will not be turning them on for this war. That will be the next war. Maybe we could turn them on some of them? Some places? Nah, I think we should just keep them off for now. That's... Did we really assign that many to that front? Alright. Let's move a couple over here. Just have things a little bit more balanced. I think the Italian troops are going to roll over Spain here. So what we're going to do is... Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to swap them all over at once. And not try and split where we're doing it. We're going to move this 19 stack over here. And once they get over, this 70 stack can land Yusufu. We will use to land... kind of wherever appears to be the capital here. I wonder where the capital is. Maybe Virginia? Oh, it's Indiana. So we'll set that as the target. So I guess we'll land Virginia maybe with Yusufu. Yusufu is there. So with the 130 stack, we'll land Virginia. With Yusufu. Before battle starts. That Yusufu's a part of. What were they, a 74 stack? Is that Usman? Instead of Yusufu? Oop, that's not the button I meant to click. It says Yusufu. Ribadu. Maybe here's better. So there's 74. There's Yusufu Ribadu. Okay, cool. And then we'll raid the units as convoys. And maybe we can land with another little guy. We'll land with Kumbari. Much lower. Or let's land here with Kumbari. Hopefully all that works out okay. Maybe we should be keeping someone back in Sokoto. Maybe when this 74 stack finishes, we'll stand them down just so they don't push the capital. So we'll just sit in Sokoto and help repel. Because the AI has been a lot better about landing you, which is quite nice. That the AI seems to be improving in quite substantive ways. War is off and away. Also, the late game wars have been pretty nice. I know we started as Sokoto, so like obviously we wouldn't be anywhere near this, or we would be way, way, way stronger if we started like a reasonable start or a strong start. But this is pretty nice as well. We can research. I guess it's just Miltech from here. I do like stormtroopers, so we'll go stormtroopers and then aircraft carrier. We're gonna look to see if we have a very small unit we can assign over. Yeah, we do. Assign them there. Make sure that front closes up. Pushing in there. I assume we're... yeah, they have really bad PMs. We do not have the tanks and such. Maybe we should have landed with one of our landing parties over in Spain, but I think this is fine. I think the US is going to be the harder one to capitulate, so... what is this about? Why is everyone bagging on Tunis? Well, we're not gonna... I guess we're gonna have to fight Russia to get them to desubjugate Tunis. This might not be doable in the time we have remaining in the game. Landing's about to hit. Can we be decayed below 0? No, because they don't control the capital, which is why as soon as we finish this front out... is this bugged? Is this stuck at 137? It is bugged. That is an annoying bug. This is stuck at 1. Oh my god, wait, what? Are the fronts unpushable? This one's not. The 33 stack lands first. Go, go. But this, perhaps being bugged, these two fronts being bugged out against Kabu might be game breaking because... yeah, we'll see how things go. I mean, we 100% can't finish out the front. Man, it's so frustrating when it does this. And they're stuck on 137, so this unit will just slowly die. Now, where's Kabu's capital? It's actually going to be impossible to enforce on them, because we can't take the capital because of this stupid thing. We kill our general? Alright, who's there? Tasami Danta. Alright, we're gonna retire you. which ends the battle. Cool. We're gonna recruit someone. And we're gonna mobilize him and put him on the front. Perfect. Oh, that doesn't get rid of the battle. Because he's still alive. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be until he loses that battle, I guess. Same with this. The 137 is stuck in for forever. Our guy got unassigned, who we'd also land with, but we remembered his name, so we can just reassign him here. Yusufu. We're pushing towards the capital here. Not sure what... I guess... Okay, actually, I didn't notice that there was a coast here. So we're gonna need to land. We're just gonna find a place that has... Danzaki is gonna land. It's gonna land him back here. Okay, cool. This will work out, I think. Because even though we can't push into them because we have a bugged out front. Oh, did it succeed? Did the battle end? What about this battle? They've had 137 men. For forever. We're trying to push in the capital here. We are enforcing over here. It looks like it's debugged this front. Ooh, we are out of here. We'll just do that. Try and deal with the fact that we're out of this. Could increase taxes, kinda don't want to. Having a difficult time getting some of these battles through. We are going to enforce on Kabu here. I'm going to enforce on these guys relatively shortly. Spain is a puppet. Now this 84 stack, we're gonna land. Al Hassan. He's at 84 stack, there we go. And the 60 stack, we're gonna move over to the front that seems the closest to the capital. And same with this whatever stack. Perhaps we should protect the coast here, actually. Planning on doing it with this guy once he finishes up, but it looks like he's not going to. But I think the Free States have tied up most of their troops here, so... Oh, I didn't even see this happening. Alright, where are you? Alright. I think to some extent our subjects will deal with this, but we'll move that guy over. Of course, that one makes sense. We are enforcing on Kabu here. We're getting a nice mass migrations pretty consistently, which is keeping the SOL down. Which some people don't like. But that sounds like a personal problem. It is making all of our buildings more profitable, so... Ooh, we do have a little bit of concern, because we can be kicked below 0, I think, once we enforce on these guys. Alright, this other guy, we will just have him go up to deal with this as well. So we have to get something more substantive off on these guys, which I don't know if we can. I think once we enforce on Kabu, then we will start being decayed against the US. And so, if we get anything, we want to get Virginia. But it is nice getting Spain in the market. Some madness over here. This is just very border gored. This is the most cursed looking Asia I think I've seen. This battle, of course, the 137 have been bravely defending against like 60,000. This guy's exhausted naturally. Everyone's trying to push the capital. No one's really doing that well. Could enforce any second now. We are getting a pushback off on this uprising. Let's find a small unit. So now I think we could get decayed below 0. We're gonna have the 16 stack come over here. From behind, can we get decayed below 0? We can, it looks like. They're suing for a white peace. We'll see if we can get Virginia. I freaking hate that you can't propose a peace deal while they have one pending on you. It's like very, very, very obnoxious. Just have to wait this out. Like, you can't reject it. And all the while we're gonna decay here. We'll stick in this war as long as we can. Oh, they can get forced below 0 if we take some of Maryland. So I guess we should land part of Maryland. He's not there yet, so let's have this land on Maryland. This is 74 stack. Maybe we can get a little bit of an enforcement on him. Maybe not. We'll see what we can do. We do want to switch over the PMs though, so let's do this. State actions, reset PMs. And we will come find if we have insufficient tax capacity anywhere. We have insufficient tax capacity in a few places. We have a lot of insufficient in Togo, so we'll just put up 10 of these. And then North Angola's got quite a bit. And then here has quite a bit as well. Somaliland's got a bit. Volta's got a bit. We crush the secession. We'll have to switch everything back over. Interesting that that was Iraq, not Syria, but okay. Maybe you want to change the war goal to Maryland, actually, because we would start enforcing on them if we take Maryland. So let's come in here. We have to undesignate and then redesignate. We are going to get some advancements off, so I think maybe we get into Maryland. Let's see if we can get anything on them. We want Virginia. I'm not sure how I feel about this, like, zero, can't decay below zero stuff. It seems like just a band-aid from a larger problem of being able to create a more complex algorithm, you know, to be able to deal with stuff. Is this an immortal guy as well? No. We only have 160 guys. That is a close battle. Oh, is our 160 stack immortal? That's cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nope, they're not immortal. They're just crushing them. Surprise maneuvers indeed. Surprise maneuver. We just want Virginia, my guy. We got a piece of Maryland. Oh wait, nope, we didn't. We get just a little bit. Come on. That's not gonna work. This one might work. No, we don't have a lot of guys there. Could we please get Virginia and erase the shame that is our Kentucky in the middle of nowhere? No, come on, just give it to us. We're shellacking you. Please do not propose white peace right now. I will flip my lid. Yeah, we should have landed in Maryland a long time ago. Damn, damn, damn. Could have paid closer attention to this. Why don't you want to give it up? I get that it's part of the peace deal, but if only they had set war goals on us, we could have done this. Yeah. Alright. We will swap over PMs. To mechanized. Swap to tank production. Gonna need a lot more of those, I think. Should put them in the front. And who took it? Russia, who we do not have a truce with. So, we will just go after it. So we'll go after Algiers. And I know our PMs haven't finished swapping over, but time is of the essence. State in Tunisia. Let's conquer Algiers. And Tunisia. We're gonna make these both primary. And then we're gonna wait and see who joins. Actually gonna move a ton of guys to this front too, though. And we're gonna see about recruiting generals. New Niger HQ available. I think most of these guys are Niger HQ. Yeah. You have an expert offensive planner, so we're just going to promote you all the way, and then we don't have to worry. There we go. I suppose we could increase the size of the military. I don't think we want to. Let's solve some tax problems as well. Roof Valley does have some problems. That is a big boy. That is our shame. That is the internalized Kentucky. I'm gonna put some stuff in to try and make Russia back down as well. Just conquering a bunch of land from them. Probably like Estonia and other stuff. But if they convince either Great Britain or France or the United States to join them, then we absolutely 100% need the maneuvers for that. Because at this point, if France or UK joins, it is our last war with those boyos. But ideally, we would just want Russia to back down. And I think that they will, if we put in other war goals on them. We maybe could put war reps in on them. Austria is rivaling us. What's new? Oh, there we go. The US joins in against us. So we will take Virginia, or try to. Because our shame. Actually, no, I think we just have to wait. We're definitely putting Virginia in there, though. Sway Morocco, which is kind of amusing. Doesn't concern us. If no one comes this way, we'll probably land the 80 stacks on them. I think we'll make Virginia the target here. Again, just kind of waiting to see if either Great Britain or France joins. Alright. I think they're not getting them in, so we're gonna put Conquer State. Oh, Sakhalin's... No, probably not good. We're gonna put in on... Where's Virginia? And then let's take a look at some of these states up here. What we really want... Is Ukraine a subject? Yeah, they are. So we could take some of states over here, and there's a lot of oil states over here, actually. So Sartov... Sartov, Moscow. Sartov, Samara. We will not put these as primary. because we just want them to back down. Yes, Samara, and then war reps. Gonna give it a little bit of time. Gonna mobilize all, actually. Sartov and Samara and war reps. We will reload if someone else joins. Does Alaska have a lot of resources? Uralisk probably has oil in it, right? Yeah. So we'll conquer that as well. Hopefully you just back down. We could mobilize everything. Heavenly Kingdom has taken over. I don't think this adds too much power, but maybe a little bit. Doesn't negatively affect the economy too much. The size of our loans doesn't make it less likely. Alright. Just gonna distribute these guys. Before the war begins. Have this guy patrol the coast of the capital, I think. Yep. That guy can patrol the coast too. We'll only need one to get in on Russia. Or we'll use one to land Tunis and then the other to land the Russian capital up here. Or you can back down, you know. A lot of turmoil, not really worth it. Could put Urlisk as primary, but we don't want to. We want as few primary war goals as possible while still ejecting them from Africa here. I forgot about this. So... but they don't have, like, any troops here. Turkey formed. Hey, yo. Think they're our subject? No, they're not. We do have some queue opened up. Don't want to put in on Kentucky. Should fill out the queue. Alright, we're gonna land the capital, or attempt to, with Baba al-Waga. And also with Danzaki. These guys will just defend naval landing, and hopefully we don't get landed here. We might want to stand one or two guys down. Guys, we can afford to stand down here. Will this guy just stay down? Stand down. He's gonna head back to the HQ. Just in case they do a naval landing, there will be someone there. And we can promote him if we need to. We'll also put this guy on defense. Oh, he's an expert offensive planner. No, we'll not. We just want to take Virginia. Isn't that right? Erase the shame. It'll be a few days till we get over there. But it's not our territory they're taking, so we don't really care too much. We just care about this these two naval landings up here. Alright, the Social Democratic Party wins. We're super legitimate. Don't want to pass any laws, really. So, we'll just keep on keeping on. Poor guys. I failed Kentucky here, to be honest. Heavenly Kingdom's importing artillery from us. Hell yeah, brother. Now, do we have to stay above 0? Yeah, or we don't care because we're going to be above 0 no matter what. Let's try and get rid of some of these. Guess we don't need the Volta, guys. Guinea. Gambia. And then we have... that up to 80. Looks like we're pushing back there. We got a little bit of a landing off here. The tanks versus, what is this, skirmish infantry? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. So we can decay them below 0. That is expensive. Can we import it? I'm pretty sure everyone's embargoing us. Yep. It's always the lead. I need more lead. This should also prompt the auto queue to build some more. What is... okay. I thought something weird was going on. Now, Zaki is also going to get in here. Hopefully. Or he is getting in here. Which, now they can decay below 0. Haven't taken enough casualties. I guess we need to try and inflict more casualties on the Russians. I don't know. Occupying the capital is a good start, though, here. And we should just run through the troops. You know, with the tanks. Hopefully there are no more bugs with people being on the front. Or where they have immoral armies or whatever. It's quite the annoying one. We only have Virginia to enforce on them, so we just need to take Virginia here. But maybe that's a little bit of an ask? Just looking for a medium-sized guy. I guess this 57 will do. So, Tadani. Let's take a look at our admirals and use Tadani to land Virginia. So we do have a couple guys. We have one guy stood down. So this is our defense on this. Hopefully it's sufficient. And now we're pushing in pretty good here. They should lose troops really quick, so hopefully we get that in. Italy's gotten problems with the Rev. are massacring their troops over here with the tanks. Let's, I suppose, come in here, sort this way, and see what stuff is earning. These earnings will drift down gradually. We'll try and 51 a couple things here and there, if we can. Yeah, stuff's just generally not going to be very profitable because there's not enough like natural resources anymore. But we'll try and 51 some stuff anyways. Let's see if we can get more like silk. And cotton maybe. Which will make clothing more profitable. Alright, let's take a look back at the war. Spain's trying to land or something over there. I guess we're just gonna meat grinder their troops here. We're pushing. I think it counts us as having all the war goals because we have. Oh, it doesn't count us as having all the war goals. Well, it's gonna be hard for us to get over here. I guess we could land Tunis though. Land with the 33 stack. We'll put this guy on defending, controlling the coast here. And we'll use this guy to land the 33 stack to try and enforce faster. There we go. Hopefully that works out. Hopefully we can push into Virginia here. Or we get this off and then get in here. Why did a general die? Must have. Didn't realize this guy was in the North China HQ. Otherwise we would have not conscripted here. Oh, we shouldn't have. Oh well, whatever. We'll do some of this action. Not too worried about defaulting. The economy's fine. We can always increase taxes as needed. And hopefully we get an enforcement on Virginia here, because we are trying to push that more than anything. And we're landing here. I think this is all coming up pretty good. We got 2 more wars. Or 3 wars we need to fight in just a few years. But maybe... like, maybe the Austria one they'll back down? Or something? Maybe we can get some back downs. We need to release the marina. We need 3 things from Austria. We need... really not a lot from Great Britain. And we can, like, force them to release... well, we already released that. But we could force them to release Scotland and England, which would be catastrophic for them. Is this a... oh no, please don't be immortal. They're immortal. God damn it. That's a super annoying spot for it to be. I guess... we'll land here with one of these guys. Baba Agawala. And we will undefend the capital. We do get a landing off, so we will enforce on the US. Or should. This landing is popping off. These 40 are invincible and cannot be beaten by tanks with skirmish infantry. This bug seems to be happening more now than earlier. I don't know if it's as you get later in the game it gets more frequent. It's a pretty annoying bug because otherwise we would be just pushing them more and more here. Yeah, one of our generals died though in Sokoto HQ. And all these got bumped up to higher, bigger units, which I guess is okay, but we don't have any of the bigger units over here. Wow. They're on trench, but it looks like we're gonna get this off. Didn't realize Tunis had such a good defense here, though. We are gonna get another front here, though. These guys will just get slowly massacred by the 40 men who cannot be killed. We got Virginia. Praise the Lord. We will reset PMs here and here. So now this will all be, like, much better. It'll just take a little while to adjust. That's okay. Our mistake has been fixed. We also just have a ton of, is this another Undying Front? No, it's not. We're still massacring the troops over here. And actually, we could move a lot of these guys over. We'll keep the three biggest in the back for landing. We'll keep them back, but we'll move everyone else over here. We'll keep a few at home now. A little bit of a luxury. Well, they'll definitely take this. Oh, they'll take everything? Alright. Because they know we're gonna get them. And we get all these now. So let's come in here and... Oop. Reset the PMs of everything. And incorporate North Africa and Tunis. Or no, this is gonna be, it's gonna be the wrong, yeah. Tunis we're gonna incorporate though, because it's a cheaper incorporation. And we will call it an episode here. So this episode, we have fought the Free States a couple times. We annexed Egypt and we took some land off of Russia. Good old Sokoto, right in all the oil fields. Hitler couldn't get here, but we got here. That was the goal. Trying to get all this oil was the goal of the Germans when they tried to do that one. And we're in November 31, which is kind of good timing because our truce is up with France and Great Britain, I think. Yeah, so we will be fighting one of the two of them next episode, or probably both of them. I think we got 2 episodes left before the end date, maybe just 1. We'll see. We'll try and evict all of the colonizers from here. This will require 3 wars, so I think in order to do this, at least one of these great powers is going to have to back down. So maybe we will have to come in and expand the military a little bit. We'll see. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.